Hello and welcome back to the Publishing Push channel. In these videos, our aim is to provide you with key publishing information to make your book the best that it can be. We cover all topics from publishing, marketing, distribution, and anything else in between. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe as we are constantly producing more videos. We produce these videos every Thursday at 5 p.m. UK time. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to introduce characters. So how to introduce characters into your novel, into your story. These aren't, hard rules. You don't have to follow these rules. These are best practices, if you like, to get the best results and to have the most impact when you introduce your characters. Of course, in some situations, based upon your specific context, these may not apply, or you may need to vary them, but to ensure your characters are introduced well and that your readers remember the characters, connect with the characters, these rules are important to follow. Let's get on with the video. And if you haven't done so already, please do gently caress or smash that like button. It really does help more authors see these videos that we produce. And of course, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And comment below. We do read all the comments. If you have questions on anything in the video, or if there is a topic or a question that you would like us to do a specific video for. Give every character their moment. So it's important when you introduce a character that they get their own moment. And the reason for this is that it allows the reader to connect with that character, really understand who that character is, and cement that character in their mind for the duration of the story. If there is no way around it, then give that character a specific moment as soon as you can after they've been introduced. So at the time when you introduce the character, if for whatever reason you can't give them their own specific moment, then do try and give them a specific moment dedicated to them as soon after as you can. Again, you don't want to have too much time running until people, the readers, have really understood who that character is. Striking details are really important to make sure that the character sticks in the reader's mind. Pick out really interesting items about their appearance. Or they may have very regular features, but you could introduce or explain or describe those regular mundane features in an incredibly interesting way. The goal is just to make it memorable. That is the main thread you'll notice through all these points, is to make sure the character introductions are memorable. When you are describing new characters that are coming into the story, think about it from the perspective of your main character. And the reason for this is it cements information about your main character, but also it gives you a way to think, to describe that new character. How would my main character describe this character? And also it can show interesting traits or biases about your main character in terms of how they perceive people. How do they view this character? What do they view as important in this character? That can lead to some really interesting observations, not just about the new character, but also about your main character. Try not to introduce a character with dialogue. This can be confusing for the reader if the first time they experience this character, it's a line, they're saying a line, a phrase. That can just be confusing because they don't know who this character is. And so they won't be sure, who's saying that, why have they said this? So it's not a hard rule. As I said before, you don't have to follow this. There might be circumstances where, due to the context, they would say something before you've had a chance to describe them. But really what we're saying is try and avoid that at all costs. Really try to make sure you have introduced the character first and described them so the reader knows who they are, and then of course include them in the dialogue. Include a physical description of the character. So There are mixed opinions about this. Some writers insist on including a physical description of the character, and some are quite opposed. Personally, I like to include a physical description of the character, and when I'm reading a book, I like a physical description. It just gives me a better understanding of who the character is, and it allows me to picture who that character is. Perhaps I don't have the best imagination in the world, maybe that's why. That is what I like about physical description of a character. It just cements who that character is. This is not a hard rule. We have seen it done both ways, but we would recommend that you include a physical description. We hope you've enjoyed today's video, along with all the others. If you would like more information about publishing, marketing, there are lots of other videos. If you head to our channel, you will see videos on a range of topics. Make sure to subscribe, as we will be bringing more videos to the channel every Thursday, 5 p.m. UK time. And also do give the video a like. And as I said before, comment below if there are other topics that you would like to cover. See you in the next one.